Look at all these parts. Look at all these parts. Start off here, we got some rocker pins, every head studs, more rocker pins and rockers. Bunch of OEM Honda bolts for the head, dowel pins, O-rings. Let's see, we got I ordered this separately from someone. One rocker pin, all these little parts. Some valve seals, Supertech valve seals. Just all these little parts, bolts for the head. LMAs. I got 2 sets of valves. Bare head, all these little parts. Cams, bolts, valve cover, all these parts. Now, an assembly like this cannot be put together by itself. It's an assembly, it needs an assembler. Similar to how a painting would need a painter, or a building needs a builder. Just like we are self-evident that we are of intelligent design, and all design need is a designer. And for this, I just want to thank God for being the ultimate designer and creating all of us today to share this beautiful life we have. What is up, guys? It's Kevin again with another video on a cold Saturday afternoon. Today I'm going to be starting to kind of put together the motor for this car, or not the car yet, but I'm putting together, or starting the process of putting together the engine and the head. But first I want to start the video with a quick little verse from Genesis 1, and it says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." And in Genesis, I think 1:26 or 27, he said that God created mankind in his own image and his own likeness. So we are created to be like God. So that's where we get our passion for creating things, building things, and that's where we get our also moral compass and our ability to love and forgive. It is all from God, the ultimate creator, because like I said earlier, we are not created from nothing. You know, we are all created from something. And for that reason, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers that have supported me over the years and never gave up on the channel, and to all the new viewers watching this video, because that gives me a chance to share my passion and my knowledge of cars, and also share my passion and love for God. Because it is written in, I believe, Matthew, that with mankind this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Alright, I put in the new valve seals, Supertech valve seals. Now I'm going to put in the valves. And then I'm going to put in these Skunk2 Valvetrain retainers, and then the VTEC stuff, and yeah. Alright, got one installed. I'm doing this one right now. Basically, this tool just compresses it. Gives you enough space to take some needle nose pliers, drop the 2 keepers in there. I already got all the springs in. And it's really helpful to have some sort of like oil squirter like this. You can like, as you can see, it's pretty useful at getting oil in certain spots. So I'm just kind of oiling these up because I'm going to install these lost motion assemblies here. These just go right there, and basically the middle VTEC rocker is going to be resting on that so it doesn't rattle around during idle. Here's what the stock ones look like. not so good looking. As you can see, they're two assemblies with a smaller spring in the middle. They're not like these aftermarket ones, which is one full spring. These actually lock up and then seize. So don't use the stock ones. Upgraded these ones. Alright, this next part I'm going to show you, I'm going to be putting together the rockers. So you have a left side, a center, and a right, and they both have, so the left one has its own pin here, and the center one has a different sized pin. Basically, it goes in that order, like this. Then we'll be going through in each one of these sections, and then you have a rod here, and you're going to want to have the hole on the left side for this hole here, and then you're gonna have these pins that go down here to lock those in. So you want to oil these up, make sure they're clean so they're not blocking any ports. You slide them in from the sides. It's hard to do with one hand. It's easier if you oil them, but then you just do these one by one until you get all of them down. Alright, now we got all of these in on the exhaust side. You want to make sure this is facing up. You match with that hole, and then you take your pin here and you put it down here when it's aligned, obviously. Alright, after you put in that pin, this side should be good to go. You take your plug here with the washer, and then you just screw it on both sides, like so. And there's one more on this side, and then you basically repeat the steps for this side, the intake side, except let's see, on this side on the intake, it's actually, oh, that'd be the exhaust, my bad. But the VTEC solenoid covers up this rod here, so you don't need a plug on that side. Just tightening up these little end caps here for those rocker rods. Alright guys, the rockers are officially installed on the head. What's next is would be the cam caps, obviously spark plugs, the center dowel pin and O-ring, the cams and all that, but I'm going to put all that on when this is on the engine. So the engine is going to be next up. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned and watch the rest of the series so I can actually tear down the engine and put everything back together. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless you guys.